Well, our reporter Ronald Masinda joins us live now from a Gay Pride March in Cape Town. Ronald, it's always a festive time when it comes to Pride. How are things there?
Well, good afternoon to you, Faith. Well, thousands of people have really descended here in Greenpoint to celebrate the 17th edition of the Cape Town Pride. And since we arrived here, there's a lot of fanfare, Faith. Judging by some of the fashion we've seen around us, I'm going to step out of shot just so the viewers can see what I'm exactly talking about, Faith. Thousands of people, young and old, are really enjoying themselves. Of course, earlier on, this event started with the actual parade, Faith. This is actually the after party, and we've been told that festivities have been going on for the entire week. It's culminated to an exciting finish, which is here, and I think proceedings will be wrapped up by 9 o'clock this evening. For more details on the Pride itself, I am joined by one of the organizers. He goes by the name of Matthew van As. He's also one of the organizers of the African event. Thank you so much for your time, Matthew.
Good evening, good afternoon.
First of all, let's start off with today's event. I mean, it's a massive event, not only for people here in Cape Town, but also in Johannesburg. Johannesburg starting this festival back in 1990. Tell us more.
Yeah, so Johannesburg started in 1990. We've been running now for 17 years. And I've been involved with Cape Town Pride for about 11, and I've been running Cape Town Pride as a festival director for 6 years now. And this year has been the biggest, greatest, most inclusive and diverse Pride that I've ever seen in Cape Town.
Obviously, one of the main focuses for any Pride of this nature is awareness. What are you trying to address this year?
Well, what we're doing about it is visibility. Pride is about visibility, showing visibility for the community that we're in, saying that we're here, we have a voice, you need to hear us. We are marginalized in most areas of our lives because of our sexuality. And this is just one day where we can say, this is us, and we can also have a moment to breathe, you know, a space where we can be ourselves, not to worry about the haters and the people that are pushing us down. This is this day where we can just celebrate who we are, being true to ourselves.
Talking about being marginalized, because earlier this year there were issues with same-sex marriages where an area in Stanford didn't allow same-sex marriage.
Yeah.
There's always people being killed of same-sex in township communities.
Yeah.
How do you as an organization take the party element away and also just tell people that you're there for them?
So here, what Cape Town Pride is really, really good at is being a mouthpiece for the community, saying, this is happening, be aware of it, stand up and fight.
Today's event, I'm sure a lot has gone into it. Just give us what has gone into this to set up this event, and has there been any incidents whatsoever?
So there's been no incidents at all today, thank heavens. This is a year's worth of planning. Remember, this is one event out of 36 events that we've had in Pride. And basically, this is a year's worth of planning we've had, and we are really lucky to have sponsors like Microsoft and Uber and Sweden and a whole lot of other corporates getting involved to be able to make this sort of event happen. And not forgetting the city of Cape Town, of course.
We're seeing a lot of fancy dress.
Yeah.
We're going to show Faith in a short while. Is there a prize? What is the catch? Why do people feel that they have to show off some of the things that a lot of people will feel concerned about?
Well, here's the thing. If you're true to yourself, it's just fabric and material. So what people are doing is they're being true to who they are. They're showing themselves for who they want to be. It's because normally in their daily lives they can't go around wearing some of these outfits. But today they can go, well, this is me, accept me, take me for what I am. And that's what is really important. That's why these spaces are really important.
Well, there you have it. People really feel free. They feel so at ease with themselves. We've seen some really, wearing costumes, if I had chosen my words correctly there, because what we saw earlier on, Faith, is not for the faint-hearted. So we will stay here and bring you more coverage just after 6.
Well, definitely. There's always never a dull moment when it comes to Pride, and I can imagine just what the outfits are looking like. But Ronald Masinda, they're giving us the latest from Gay Pride happening in the Western Cape.